Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to finish solving the cube with the CFOP method on OLL and PLL. So let's get on with the video. Before we actually get on with the video, actually 98% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So you can just go down there, hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any future content of mine. And the like button as well for more awesome videos just like this one. So the OLL is the part of the CFOP method or the Friedrich method where you finish solving this top layer. Kind of. You only solve the yellow pieces. In PLL, you align the yellow pieces. So in this case, I'm going to be teaching you two-look OLL. But there is also one-look OLL, which you can learn, I think, 57 algorithms. And you can solve it with one algorithm by just looking at the face. But in two-look, there's three cases, which are the line, the L shape, or the dot. So first, I'm going to be taking a look at the L shape. I mean the line. So the line is the simplest of all of them, which you just have to hold it like this, with the pieces which are on the line should be facing to the right and the left. And then you want to do this algorithm. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, and then undo that F. So as you can see, a yellow cross forms on the top layer as we did in the first step in the bottom layer. The next case is the L shape. So for the L shape, you want to hold it like this, where the pieces, the edges face outwards to you and to the left of you. Then you want to do this algorithm, which is F, U, or U prime, R prime, and then undo that F again. As you can see, there is the cross formation. And finally, we have the dot. So the dot is basically a combination of those two, so you can do any one of those algorithms. I'm just going to do the L shape one, and as you can see, I got a line. So with the line, I can just align it, and then I can do the algorithm for the line, and then boom, there's the cross. So after you finish the cross, you want to twist these corners, right? So for these, there are 7 algorithms which I'm going to be teaching you today. And those 7 algorithms are, the images will be on the screen right now, the two fish shapes, this shape, the table shape, kinda, and this other shape that I don't really know the name of. So the algorithms for them are as follows. So first, this weird shape. For the weird shape, you want to hold it like this, where the corners, the yellow stickers are facing to you and to the left, like this. Then you want to do F prime, small r, U, R prime, U prime, small r prime, F, R. As you can see, that solved the top face. The next ones are the fish shapes. So this is the first fish shape, which when you hold it like this, the one sticker should face to you, one to the right, and one to the left. So in this fish case, you just want to hold it like this, like so, and then do this algorithm. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. As you can see, it's of the cube. The next fish case is when you hold it like this, and this sticker is facing towards you. This is to the left, and this is to the back. In that case, you want to turn the cube around, like so. So you want the corner that's the correct way up to be on your bottom left, and you can just do this algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. As you can see, it's all the cube. So now for this coffee table shape. The coffee table shape, you have to hold it like this, where the corners that are solved are on the back and the stickers that are facing that are faced towards you are like this. In this case, you want to do this algorithm. R2, D, R prime, U2, R, D prime, R prime, U2, R prime. As you can see, that's all the top face. The next coffee table shape is when you hold it like this, but the corners are facing outwards. So in this case, you want to do this. You want to hold it like this, where the stickers that are correct are on the right side, and do this algorithm. Small r, u, r prime, u prime, small r prime, f, r, f prime. As you can see, that's all this case. The next case is the two cross cases. So in this case, there are no corners facing upwards, but you can see where the corners are facing outwards in which direction to determine which case it is. So in this, there will be two facing outwards, and then the other two will be facing the opposite direction like this. In this case, you want to do R, U2, R2, U prime, R2, U prime, R2, U2, R. So that solves the case. The last cross case is this case where there are these two stickers are facing the same direction and the other stickers are also facing in the same direction. So here, you just want to hold it so like this, with the two facing in the same direction towards you and the other two towards the back. And you want to do this algorithm. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, 3 times. And then undo that F. As you can see, that solves it. So now once you've done the OL, you want to align all these corners and pieces and edges to the right locations, which is called PLL. So as it is like in OLL, PLL also has one look and two look. Today I'm going to be teaching you two look since it's easier for beginners, that is. And one look is a set of 21 different algorithms which you can just look at the case and solve it. So over here we have a case which has two corners swapped. So these two corners have to swap, and these two are in the correct position. If you don't find this case, then you can just do a couple of U moves until you see it. But if you don't find it, even after you do the U moves, then it's in the next case, which I will show you after I finish this. So in this case, you just want to hold it so the corners that need to be swapped are on the bottom right and the top left, and do this algorithm. R, U, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime. As you can see, it solved all the corners. Then from here, you can just do the standard beginner's method, this algorithm. And once again, since it isn't solved, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to do the next thing, and then I'm going to show you 4 more algorithms which will solve the edges. So the next case is where you have not two adjacent corner swapping, but two diagonal corner swapping. So over here, these two are solved, but these two are not. So if you do a couple U moves and you can't see that there's the adjacent corner swapping is there, then you can just do this, where the corner that needs to be swapped is in the bottom right and the top left. Then you can do this algorithm. F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. Then it solves the corners. So as I told you, I'm going to teach you 4 algorithms which will be used to solve the edges. So first, let's start with this case. In this case, this corner needs to move over here. So the blue corner needs to move over here, orange here, green here. So in a clockwise direction, and the black face should be solved. In this case, you want to do this algorithm. R2, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R prime. So that's all of that. The next case is where it's the same backside is solved, but instead of clockwise, it has to go anti-clockwise. So green here, orange here, blue here. In this case, you can just do the beginner's method algorithm, which is R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R2. So that is the next case, and then this is the second last case, which is these corners have to swap adjacently, diagonally. So this corner has to go here, this has to go here, and this has to go here, and this has to go here. In this case, you want to hold it from any angle, bar yellow on top, of course, and you want to do this algorithm. M2, U, M2, U2, M2, U, M2. As you can see, it solved the cube. So the final PLL case is this, where two adjacent corners need to, two adjacent edges need to swap. So in this, you want to hold it so that the two adjacent edges need to swap here and here. So the bottom and the right, so like this, and then you can want to do this algorithm: M2 U, M2 U, M prime U2, M2 U2, M prime U2. As you can see, that's all the cube. So that is basically the basic Friedrich method of solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. It will be slow at first, but as you get the hang of it, you'll become faster, I promise you that. And since that's it for the video, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.